are going to explain the set of jobs and responsibilities which you are doing in a current organization to another person or to the person who would be replacing your. Hi, I'm Rajesh and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great and I hope it continues that way. My today's topic is knowledge transfer tips. Now you'll be asking me, what is knowledge transfer? So anybody who has resigned from their job and their relieving date has been confirmed, they have to do a knowledge transfer. So knowledge transfer is a process through which you are going to explain the set of jobs and responsibilities which you are doing in a current organization to another person or to the person who would be replacing your position in the organization. And let me tell you one thing very clearly. It is a challenging situation. Now you'll ask me the reason why. Two reasons. First, the person who is leaving the organization is not inclined to teach the traits of the trade to the new person. And the other person is actually unwilling or is little scared because he has to do a lot of things in a very short span of time. So let me tell you how to minimize the tussle in knowledge transfer. First is break the ice. So when I say break the ice, see, there are two people who are in a tough situation and both of them has one thing in common, that is the unwillingness. Secondly, they both have to perform that task in a stipulated period of time, which makes it very difficult for them. So what to do? The best thing is break the ice. So when I say break the ice, is like, see, instead of directly getting into work, just talk casually, go out for a cup of tea or a cigarette, which is actually not recommended, but some people, they gel well. That is a time when you speak about things other than work. And once you have created a rapport, then slowly, steadily, you can get started on with the work thing. And let me tell you, breaking the ice shouldn't take, 2 to 3 days. Try to break the ice within a day's time. Make yourself comfortable because the journey ahead is not that easy for either of them. The second one is incentive. So, when a tough task is given to an individual and they have to perform it, they need something at the end of the tunnel which is waiting for them. And here, incentive plays a part. That is, once the knowledge transfer has been completed within the stipulated period of time and a decent job has been done. When I say decent job, because 100% knowledge transfer is not at all possible, and the person replacing the other person, he or she may not be able to grab things fully and they will get started with the work the next day. No, it will take some time. But if the knowledge transfer has been decent or apt enough, then the person can get started at least, and over a period of time can master it. So in such situations, the manager or the management should come up with incentives. Because if you give incentives, now this incentive should be given to both the teacher as well as the student. So both of them, they are motivated because they know, okay, if I do my job well, I will be given something on the completion of my task, but successfully. Now, third one is be patient. See, the person who is explaining, the teacher who is explaining the things to his student, he knows everything under the gambit in that particular profile, and the student is very new, very naive. So couple of times teacher will become impatient. He will be explaining a thing once or twice, and what happens, student is not able to grasp it. That infuriates the teacher, and teacher is not in a position to shout and howl. So in such situations, teacher has to understand that this person may take some time, and it is his or her responsibility to make the process little smooth. So what to do? When you feel that your student is exhausted or you are exhausted, please take a break of 5 to 10 minutes. Stop explaining that process immediately. Take a break, maybe after half an hour, come back, take some other topic. Then after 1 or 2 hours, come back to the same topic and try to explain it to them, and ask the student, where are you facing the difficulty? And then you will see that the person is much more comfortable to express his doubts, and you have to be very patient in explaining it to them. Because let me tell you, if the employee who is leaving the organization doesn't do this process clearly, the person who is joining in his place may keep calling him in the new organization, which people may not entertain or encourage. The fourth one is pull in your boss. See, the teacher may be good, but the student is not willing to learn for the reason best known to him. But the teacher has to finish the task, move out so that he or she can get their relieving letter on time. And let me tell you, unless the KT is complete, your relieving letter and your relieving date can change at any moment of time. So hence the burden or the onus on teacher is too much, and the onus definitely on student is more, but lesser than that of the teacher. So sometimes what happens, students take advantage of it, and that is literally not good. So when a person sees that, despite his best effort, the person is not showing any interest in learning the things, in such situations, just do one thing. Call up the boss means call up that person's immediate boss to whom he or she would be reporting to at a later point of date. So the moment, the manager's effect is there, people are back to square one. They show their interest towards learning because they know somebody is tracking it. And if the person who is supposed to learn it is not able to grasp it despite the best effort from the teacher, then the onus will fall onto the student, and it will impact the performance of the teacher in the long run. And when managers are there, things are usually smooth. So I hope this video was informative for you. If that's the case, like the video, share the video, post your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So until my next video, bye bye, take care and spread the power of positivity around you.